Hi, it's Emily from KTBL Physiotherapy and Wellness. I wanted to drop on and talk to you today about summer essentials. It is now the summer holidays and everybody is thinking about going away or taking a break and just changing the routine that you normally have on a day-to-day basis. Now, when you're away, and quite rightly so, you should change what you do. It's really, really good for the body to have a change. It's really good for us as a whole person to have a change from what we do. And there's a reason for that saying, a change is as good as a rest. Now, I do want to just talk to you about how you can maintain and maybe even optimize some of your strength and your mobility whilst you're away so that you don't backtrack too much in this gap over the summer. So I've got a few pieces of equipment that you might like to consider taking away with you. So first thing is our spiky balls or massage balls. I will definitely be packing these. I pack these even if I go away for a night or two. I never know when either travelling or different change in working patterns might trigger off a bit of shoulder pain or a bit of backache or tightness around my hips. So these are an absolute essential. These go in before I even pack my clothes or my toothbrush for holiday. Now, the reason I've got two out today is that I really like to use them all the way up through the spine and through the glutes. If you just have one available though, that's absolutely fine. Make sure you're thinking about those key points that you struggle with. So even though it might feel really nice to do a little bit into your lower back, if you have very tight upper shoulders or maybe very tight hips or glutes, get stuck into that. Whilst you're away, you generally have a little bit of change in routine, so more time for maybe fitting in some of these things. So, spiky balls, massage balls, absolutely essential. Put them in before you put your passport in. Okay, next bit of kit is a TheraBand. Now, hopefully all of you have a piece of TheraBand at home. If you don't, drop into clinic and we have it on reception and it's very, very reasonable. It's a great bit of kit. Now, the TheraBands are fantastic because you can go away and be like, okay, well, I'm going somewhere, I'm going to be completely remote, or there's no gym equipment, or I've got no Wi-Fi, I can't do anything at all in terms of accessing exercise, information, or led classes. But with a TheraBand, if you've been coming to your classes, you can easily add in some resistance. You can do some resistance wrapping the band around your knees and doing some of your clams or your bridges. You could do a nice upper body workout here, doing into your dumb waiters or even maybe some of your pull downs. This is a fantastic, easy little bit of kit. And especially if you're going through physio rehab at the moment and you are being told to do some TheraBand exercises, please put this in your bag. It's such a great bit of kit to take away. It gives you resistance, it gives you dynamic sort of challenge to your exercises, but it folds up to next to nothing, it weighs next to nothing, so it's not going to impact you on those baggage scales when you get to the airport. Okay, so spiky balls, TheraBands. Last bit of kit that I'd encourage you to take away is a softball. Now, some of you might not have these at home, that's absolutely fine. If you don't, a cushion, a nice sort of squishy cushion would work as well for a lot of the exercises. This is a really nice way to challenge balance and stability as well. I like this when you're doing all of your laying series, so when you're doing your scissors, where you're laying on your back and you're marching those legs, or your hundreds where you're holding those knees up and doing the arm taps. Also going into bridge, so placing it underneath the tailbone, placing it underneath the pelvis and rolling just a little bit more, creating more space and length through the back. The other reason I really like these on holiday is not only do they deflate down completely flat, so again, don't take up space, weigh next to nothing, they're also really handy on the beach. So you deflate it, and it can be a nice little head cushion, or whenever you get on a sun lounger and there's that little ridge where the back meets the bottom, deflate it, pop it into that little gap, and all of a sudden that uncomfortable ridge in your sun lounger has gone away. So, 3 pieces of equipment which are fantastic to help you maintain mobility, maintain strength, stimulate your core and your balance, and also just be really handy for on the beach and for when you're traveling. Have a great summer holiday. I hope you enjoyed these tips.